You're listening to the Higher Attitudes Podcast. Inspiration to lift your soul.
Sickness is a defense against the truth or an avoidance of a truth. Sickness is a decision. It is a choice you make, a plan you lay. This is Julie, and this episode is Seeking Healing. I don't know if this statement is true. It was a statement that I discovered as I'm dealing with a health issue, and this came up in a book that I was reading. But it made me think, okay, is it really true? Am I avoiding a truth? Am I choosing to be sick? I've had a health issue that has left me feeling very weak, to where it's almost hard to get up and move around, go to do something in the kitchen, and without feeling completely worn out. I've wondered, okay, so what's going on with my body? So as I thought about this health issue and thought about what its roots are, I suddenly realized that it goes way back. As a youth, I was constantly told that I shouldn't eat certain foods, usually sweet foods, because they would make me fat. Or I would be told that when I was getting ready for my wedding and my grandmother was remodeling my mother's dress for me, I was told, well, you should be losing weight, not gaining weight. As I got older, it was, well, you shouldn't eat this because it will make you unhealthy. That's not healthy. You shouldn't eat that. You should eat this because, well, this is healthy. But the things that were healthy weren't all that appealing. I wanted to eat the things that everybody else could eat. I've battled with my weight. It's gone up and down, mostly up. I've always felt that, well, I might as well be fat because I'm going to be fat anyway. Might as well eat what I want. It's been a real challenge for me. And as I got older and started preparing food for my family, going to all the work of preparing that food and then having it turned down was very difficult for me. It got to the point where I really did not like cooking. I still really don't. I tend to not enjoy home-cooked meals as much as, frankly, going out. Because I can have somebody prepare the food, I can enjoy it, and I don't have to worry about people not liking it or going through all that effort. But I know that eating out isn't healthy and it's not good on the budget either. But this is where I'm coming from. As I'm battling this health crisis, I was truly seeking the Lord's help to battle this. I truly believe that the scriptures that talk about Christ healing people immediately and how when they touched the hem of his garment, they were made whole in that instant. I believe those scriptures to be true. I have had some of those healing experiences, but this has not been one of those. I start to experience doubts and fears, and this experience has been a bit scary. And I look to the Lord and I ask, okay, so why am I not being healed immediately? And a couple of things have come to mind. First, that there are lessons that I need to learn. There are things that I need to experience through this. My faith needs to grow in new ways. So I need to learn how to recognize those things, those areas where I need to grow, where my faith needs to stretch. And also, I had asked a while back that some of the toxins would be removed from my body, that there would be a cleansing take place. And through this experience, there is a cleansing taking place. Is it quite the way I would have wanted it? No, but it is what the Lord has given me to take care of that cleansing that I asked for. So sometimes we are not healed immediately. Sometimes we don't see why we have to go through a certain experience. And this is a vulnerable time for me, and I don't have all of the healing yet. I don't have all of the higher faith that I would like to have. I'm working on that, but I am feeling the healing. So if you're struggling with feeling that God is giving you an answer or that he's actually healing you, that you don't see anything changing in your life, look closer. Look for answers He's given you in roundabout ways. Look for the strength He has given you to work through it, to get there. I know there are things that are very hard. In my case, as I read that quote about sickness as a defense against the truth, for me, the truth was I didn't really want to give up my habits. And there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to happen. And that's another piece, that healing can come through forgiveness in a lot of cases. And in this case, I'm realizing how much I need to forgive, especially myself, for hanging on to these hurtful attitudes about food and about health. And I need to give the Lord the power to find a better way, to build health, and to help me find a way to actually enjoy food. Sometimes healing has to be a process, and there are a lot of things that we have to let go of, a lot of falsehoods we're hanging on to, or a lot of fear, doubt, a lot of things that maybe we need to forgive and turn over to the Lord and let Him handle. I'm finding that with this experience that I am handling right now. Yes, I know that the Lord heals, sometimes very quickly, other times not so much, but He does heal, and He does offer peace, and not just a physical healing, but He also offers emotional and spiritual healing. He wants us to come to Him. He says, come unto me with full purpose of heart. He says, doubt not, fear not, do not be dismayed, be of good cheer. He says He has overcome the world, and that through Him we can overcome. We can overcome all things through Christ. He knows us, He reaches out to us, and constantly says, come unto me, ye heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Like I said, I have not experienced a full healing yet, but I know that He is healing. He is healing not only the physical, but the emotional struggles that go along with it. And He will heal you. He will help you through whatever it is that you are dealing with. I know this. I know that He is there for you.
Thank you for listening. We'd love to have you join us on Facebook at facebook.com/higherattitudes. Do you have an uplifting thought to share? Why not join our Facebook discussion group? Visit the group at facebook.com/groups/higherattitudes to request membership. If you'd like to leave a question about a challenge you're facing, or if you'd like to share a thought about how you've overcome negativity, call 719-301-0303 and record your question or comment. Please note that carrier rates may apply. Again, call 719-301-0303 to leave a question or comment. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we look forward to you joining us for the next episode of the Higher Attitudes podcast. Please remember that the advice offered in this show is intended for informational purposes only. Please read our full disclaimer in the show notes.